Welcome back to my channel. This is Johanna's World, and I'm so excited to be sharing this routine with you guys. This is the perfect summer routine for when you want full coverage but not putting too much makeup on and you want to glow and look like a glazed donut. I'm so excited because I've tried so many different makeup routines and I have perfected this one. So let's get into it. We're always gonna start off with a good moisturizer because our base is the most important part. So we're gonna go in right now with this Elemis Pro Collagen Cream and do that. And whatever we do to our face, we're going to do to our neck. Right now, I am suffering with a bit of hyperpigmentation, as you can see, but we're gonna cover all of that up. Next step is going in with this e.l.f. primer right here. Rub that in. In my opinion, e.l.f. has some of the best primers and it's budget friendly, so I love. And you want to just give that 30 seconds to dry as per the instructions. And then we're gonna go in with this Glow Enhancer by L'Oreal. I have been loving this. The TikTok girlies put me on. So just put a little bit here, here. And then we're gonna rub that in. This just helps your makeup come out glowy. Remember, we wanna look like a glazed donut, okay? So this is perfect for that. You can already see the glow. Like, look at that. I love. Over here, we do eyebrows first. So we're gonna go in with this e.l.f. brow lift and we're gonna lift our brows. So this is how I like my brows. We are gonna come back to these later on, so don't worry if you don't necessarily like how these look yet. I'm gonna rub back in that glow over there. Some of it disappear. We're gonna give that a bit of time to dry. And now it's time for foundation. I'm gonna be mixing this foundation from Clinique and then this foundation from Estee Lauder. Why am I mixing? Because I've been traveling a lot and my shade is not the same, so it's forever changing. Ever since I came back from Aruba, which is super, super hot, my shade has been much darker, so gotta mix to achieve that. All right, we're gonna go in with that and we're gonna start on our forehead and then work our ways down. And listen, foundation, concealer, whatever the case it may be, you have to blend until you can't blend anymore, okay? And don't worry about the exact color right now because I will be contouring, doing all that other good stuff. When I get to my edges, I don't like to use a brush. I just like to get a beauty blender. To me, it blends better in my opinion, so that's just what I do. See that? Okay. I'm gonna take this, go to the rest of our face. See how full coverage that is? Like I said, anything we do, we're gonna drag to our neck. Now we're doing this side. Next, we're going back to the eyebrows, like I said we'd be going. So what I do for my eyebrows, I literally just add a bit more tail and then go in where it is sparse. So right there. Not done yet, so don't say anything yet. Same thing here. Go where it's sparse. Then take this and brush. Now I'm gonna take this Neutrogena concealer, which is what I highlight with, and put that on my eyebrow. I take this brush just like this. I put it on here and then line my eyebrows. Just like that. Do the same. I take the same brush and go like this. And just fan it out a little bit. Like that. Same thing with here. And then I go in with a brush just like this. Fan it out some more. Blend it out some more. Now what I usually do, play close attention, is I take this and whatever excess is on this brush, then I'll come over here and go like this, because you don't want too much highlight. See the difference between this and this? Yeah. And then I'm gonna take my trusty beauty blender. I just blend that out right there. And then we're gonna do the same over here. And then I take this brush after all of that to make sure it's fully blended out. So that I go like this. Then we're gonna go in the middle, make sure there's not any sharp lines right there. So just look at your brows and see, do they look the way I want them to look? This side needs to be blended out a bit more. So I'm gonna do that right now. My eyebrows look the way I want them to look. Then we're gonna go back in with this Neutrogena concealer and we're gonna highlight. If you want to learn how to highlight, you have to look at what specifically works for your face and what you're going for. My face is a little bit more round and I like my face shape, so I don't like to elongate it, so I don't highlight under here. I stop at right above my lips, so right here. But I won't go over here. I'm not trying to elongate my face. I'm gonna go in this Rare Beauty contour stick right here. We're gonna contour our face, so. Right. It's like this. The nose. I don't like to over contour my nose, so just a little something. Now we're gonna start to blend. Pay close attention to how you're blending. Blending is very important. You need to blend literally, like I said already, until you can't blend anymore. When that's blended out, so we're gonna move here. One thing about this Neutrogena concealer, it is so good and so creamy. It is on the more expensive side of drugstore makeup. It is about $20 for the concealer, but worth it. Then we're gonna take this beauty blender and blend the contour out. Remember, this is just how I do my makeup routine. You don't have to do it exactly like this. If there's certain things you wanna take, that's perfectly fine. And then, you know, just take what you want. Don't take what you don't want. And that's it. If you don't take anything from this video, definitely take the moisturizing step. Moisturizing is definitely key. When I didn't use to moisturize as much, my face did look a little bit patchy with certain makeup. And I like to drag it up a little bit like this. I drag it up just a little bit. Blend, 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 blend. And then what we're gonna do is take this Jason Wu eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna take this brush. As you can see, I use it a lot, and then put that over my lid. Just like that, nothing crazy. It's my very basic look. And to make sure it's blended how I want it, I go back in with this brush. Just make sure like the outer perimeter is fully blended. And then like anything else that needs to be blended, just take that, go like that. And then there we go. Then we're gonna take this Maybelline Curl Bounce mascara and put this on. Sometimes I put it on the top and the bottom. It just depends on what type of look I'm going for. Today I'm just gonna do the top. So put that on. And I do not wear falsies. I personally don't think I need them, so I just don't wear them. I honestly think my lashes are long enough without them, but correct me if I'm wrong. So just lifted up my eyes and lifted this whole look. Then we're going in with this Wet n Wild highlighter and this fan brush right here. I put it right here, a little bit over here, and a little right here. Do the same on this side. Remember, the goal is to look glowy, like a glazed donut. A little right here, a little more here. I want everywhere to be glowing. I want people to see me and be like, oh my God, she's glowing. That's what we're going for. All right, now for lip liner, we're going in with the Make Up Forever lip liner. Then we are going in with our Revlon lipstick. Our NYX Butter Gloss. I put a little bit of this Florence lip oil on top just to give it some shine. And then we're gonna go with this Super Goop setting spray. Dry that off. So that is how you achieve this glowy, dewy, glazed donut look for the summertime. I think it's quick and easy. Let me know what you guys think. And if you try it, please come back and comment and let me know how you like it. See you guys in the next one.
To be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my love.